Welcome back to my channel. My name is Asher Walker, aka Starlight Stepper, and I talk about deep, philosophical, and a lot of times esoteric knowledge and my experiences in life. And I try to share some wisdom that I've garnered to save other people time. So, if this is your first time joining me, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. If you've been here for a while, you can see I'm upgrading my setup. I got a light now. I'm really excited. My teeth glistening, the nose ring popping. Anyways, the title of today's video is Nobody Told You This Chosen One. Yes, I'm reading off a script because I need these videos to hit. I can't afford to not put every drop of wisdom that I wanted to put into these videos. More effort coming soon. So first things first, what is a chosen one? What qualifies as a chosen person or a chosen one? Are you a chosen one? And how do you know you're a chosen one? You ready? A chosen one, all a chosen one is a person who chose themselves to be the hero of their own journey. One more time for the people in the back. All a chosen one is someone who's chosen themselves to be the hero of their own story or their own journey. With that being said, with that title out of the way, first thing nobody told you was that once you finally chose yourself, the light that you generate irritates others' demons, even loved ones a lot of times. It's a situation where you might look at yourself as if there's no reason for somebody to be jealous of me. I was feeling that way for a while. I'm riding the bus. You know what I'm saying? I go to college, I'm 22 years old. In a lot of circumstances and aspects, I'm not doing fantastic. I'm not doing terrible. But if you're looking at external things, guns versus butter stuff that deteriorates after your body's gone. If you're looking at guns and butter, what makes me different is my self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is the belief in yourself that you can achieve something. You can get a particular thing done. You have the trust and the faith in yourself that you're going to be able to figure it out. I have worked in, you watch my videos, you watch my channels, I've worked in sales. I've worked with millionaires before. And as a young 20-year-old, I'm 22 now, as a young 20-year-old, I couldn't wrap my head around why these millionaires were jealous of me. They would get drunk and tell me that they were jealous of me, and I just couldn't wrap my little head around it. But as I've evolved and I've come to the realization, not many people choose themselves. Not many people choose themselves. A chosen one. You choose yourself. You've decided that you're not gonna go screw over other people because at the end of the day, you chose yourself. If you go and screw over other people, you're gonna have to look behind your shoulders 24/7 for the rest of your life until that person's gone. You're always gonna have that reputation, and you love yourself too much to do that. So it bleeds off into other people. Now let's get into point 2. Nobody told you it isn't your choice to free them, nor is it your responsibility to do so. Only they can make that decision on their own. Yeah, I feel like this is a common story amongst the chosen ones. Once you realize that, once you've come to the conclusion, all it takes is time and effort, and I can do whatever I want to do. Once you've come to that realization, you don't want to be in the same environments. But before you decide to up and leave your environment, you decide, I would like to change my environment. I'd like to mold the people around me and inspire them to be on a similar journey as me. But that's not your responsibility to do so. It's not your responsibility to make somebody do something. It's just not. I know that a lot of times you feel as if this is the right thing to do, especially in the early days, or once you finally start advocating for yourself and pushing yourself and stop cheating yourself. You want that for everybody. You're like, yo, everybody around me, I love them, so let's get it done. Come with me. But it's not your choice, and it's not your responsibility to do that. Which leads me into my next point. Nobody told you that oftentimes stepping in and rushing someone's development is a sin. That's robbing them of the experience that their soul needs. Interesting, ain't it? Really sit down for a second and reflect on circumstances and situations where you stepped in and you shouldn't have really been there. You know that feeling. You're like, I don't want to step in and do this. I don't feel like dealing with this anymore. That was your first time not to fucking deal with it, because the only sin you can ever commit is one against yourself. That goes deep. I'm gonna make a whole nother video about that. But that was your first warning. I don't want to do this. To not go do that. I don't want to say. I keep saving this guy. I don't want to save him no more. You manifest karma, or you catch a bullet that was meant for them. You catch some of their karma because you rolling with them and you're not really supposed to be there. You over there trying to step in and save them and elevate them, put them on the game, put some, put them in the mix, and they not ready for that. You just messed up a soul's development. You really got to sit down and really think about that. How many times have you betrayed yourself and in turn betrayed that person? And then you caught hell for it. I've heard a whole lot of people say, well, that's what I get for doing something good for somebody else. That's what you get for doing something you really didn't want to do. To our next point. Nobody told you that it's a lonely journey. Once you realize you're knee-deep in feces, by impulse, you're forced to find a way out. With that being said, many are content to stay. They don't realize that they're standing in feces. But once you realize you're standing in feces, there's no way that you can just, okay, I'm content here. And you can't drag them. You can't drag them out with you. You think Harriet Tubman was whacking slaves over the head and dragging them to Canada? No, she wasn't. You can't force somebody to evolve. With that being said, once you've kind of hit that first lesson, okay, I can't force people to evolve. Well, damn, me staying in this environment is killing me. I can't be around here. I gotta go. I have to leave. And it gets to the point to where you're leveling up, and right before you really, it's like the people you're around, they're not even necessarily terrible. They're just average. But you don't want to be average. They might even be above average. But the ceiling is too low for you. So you're forced to leave. That doesn't mean you don't love those people. That doesn't mean you don't care for those people. That just means that I've outgrown this environment and I need to move on. Hey, if we see each other in passing, I would love to catch up. When I'm back in the city, sure, let's go grab a beer. But me being around that energy 24/7, I can't justify it because that's me sinning against myself. When I'm here, I'm thinking about being somewhere else and doing something more productive to get out of the fecal matter. Which leads me to my next point. Nobody told you that you will have to learn to be comfortable in the spotlight, good and bad. This is my last point, so this makes point number 5. Nobody tells you that you're gonna randomly get the spotlight put on you. And I'm not gonna lie, it's wicked. It's crazy. Out of nowhere, it's just poof. Everybody looking at you. You're like, bro, do I got something on my face? And at first you're gonna really feel like, yo, they think I'm ugly, they think I'm weird, They're just looking at you like, half them gonna look at you like, and then the other half gonna look at you like, it's like, damn, you wanna fight me or trying to get monetized? But anyways, you see what I'm saying? It's a situation where, like I said, your light irritates people's demons, but it also inspires people's angels if it allows them to. I guess I got another 6th point on top of that. It's not your responsibility to soothe somebody's insecurities. If I walk by and me walking by pisses you off, me a year ago, I would step off the pedestal and remind you that I'm just a human too. After I've done that enough times and got whacked over the head after I turned around, it's not my responsibility to make you feel secure in yourself, buddy. It's not your responsibility either. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your night. Go get it, come back with it. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, or you want to have an open line of communication with me and like-minded people in the community, click in the description below. I'm gonna have my Discord community, and I'm also doing free tarot card readings. We also have access to numerology readings and things of that nature. But yeah, stay dangerous. Love you guys.